This is Dominic with a quick guide to IELTS letters. First thing, let's look at the task. You have 20 minutes and the letter is a third of your whole writing score. What this means is that in the hour you have, you really should spend 20 minutes on the letter. Don't go too quickly. And final introduction point is the letter is graded in exactly the same way as the essay. 4 things: task response or task achievement, how well you answer the question; coherence and cohesion, how well your writing links together; how good your grammar is; and how good your vocabulary is. Let's think about the question. The point I want to make is you need to answer all the bullet points. What do I mean? This is what a typical IELTS letter question looks like. At the top, you have the general topic. You arranged to visit a friend in England, but an important event at home now means that you must change the dates of a visit. Write a letter to your friend. In your letter, point 1, 2, 3. Explain the important event, apologise for the situation, suggest a new arrangement. Those are the 3 bullet points. You must answer all of those. If you don't, you will get a big penalty in your letter. Next point. IELTS letters are different. Some need to be more formal, some less formal. And it's important when you write the letter, you get the formality right. Is it going to be formal, semi-formal, or informal? How do you decide? You look at the question. If you have a question saying, write a letter to your friend, you should think informal. If you have a letter saying, write a letter to an employment agency, you should think more formal. Again, it's important you get this right. Next point is, you need to organise your letter well. And the first thing you should do is start by explaining what the letter is about. There are different ways to do this, but one simple way is just to say. Start the letter by saying, I'm writing to tell you about. Or, if you need to complain, I'm writing to complain about. Or, if it's an apology letter, I'm writing to apologise for. Or, if you're writing to get information, I'm writing to ask if. And the idea is, before you start writing, you should decide what the letter is about and start the letter that way. The next point is, letters should be organised just in the same way as essays are organised. You should organise your letter in paragraphs. Here's an example. This is a letter with 3 points, and all IELTS letters ask you to write about 3 points. See what I have done here. I've arranged my letter in 3 paragraphs. Do this. It makes it easy for the examiner to mark. It makes it easy for the examiner to see that you have answered the question. So, one paragraph, point 1. I explain. Ravindra has managed to persuade Shilpa to marry him. I also need to apologise. I have a new paragraph. Each point, new paragraph. I do apologise for this. Then there's a third part of the question. That means a third paragraph. I make a new arrangement. Would sometime in November suit you? So, to repeat, each letter will ask you to do 3 things. Be smart. Organise your letter in 3 paragraphs, each paragraph covering 1 point. Now, it's about organisation, paragraphs, it's about task response, answering the question, but don't forget grammar and vocabulary. A lot of letters go wrong because people write them too quickly. They think, just a letter. This is where you should make sure you spend 20 minutes. And, big tip, big suggestion, before you start writing, think about topic vocabulary. Each letter is normally about one topic. It may be about a job. It may be about a wedding. Make sure as you write, you're using good, accurate vocabulary for that topic. And then there's another type of vocabulary you need. This is functional vocabulary. The letter may ask you to apologise. In this case, before you start writing, you should think about what words, what phrases do I have to say? Sorry, I am sorry for. I do apologise for. Please accept my apologies if, etc. So to recap, letters are marked in the same way as essays. Grammar, vocabulary, coherence and cohesion, and task achievement, task response. To get the letter right, think about the question. Make sure you cover all the points in the question. Get the coherence right. Organise it in paragraphs. And grammar and vocabulary, don't go too quickly. Spend time thinking about good words, good phrases. And good luck.